That's always what comes down to this map.
Mm-hmm.
And if you can have a great break, I mean, good for you, but sometimes that doesn't get you too far. So we're gonna have to see how these teams decide to play this one out as we get things started here on the side of New York.
I love to see that Dom Victor early flying out the belt, doing what you got to do. You got to go hard if you're going to make it in the playoffs, as Nietzsche's finding a way through the back to see if this flank fully works out, as Kervod's going to see him coming, pick up a big kill to hold off some P1 time. Going to get the trophy down right away. Is he going to make it out of this, though, as there are 3 arrows coming quickly in the teal color as they push from bench. They're going to quickly make 2 trades happen, and time is now starting to go back the other way. But like I said, Room's getting on the board early, getting some kills, trying to hold that back spawn still. But we see some teal arrows have made it behind him. I think the spawns have completely flipped. Maui seems to have control of this. They're going to have to find this kill, and the spawns should be theirs. Yep, the spawns will be theirs as we are going into a strugglesome P2.
I like what I just saw there from Al. They had a pretty good break. They all had the players push forward, but if you were paying attention to the minimap, the number 7, and I guess you pronounce that Plancha, I don't entirely know. I don't want to get names wrong here, but I'm a caster. That's like part of my job to get names wrong. But no, he broke that P2 hill. He got the kills, and he made this wrap around to go help the team. And overall, it was some great teamwork. But you know what? So far, New York, they're not out of it yet. They may have had a small mistake here, but they're not going to let that fall them down, as they're getting set up on this B2, and they have a pretty good hold here. Good trophy set up to go ahead and cast out nades from all directions. Now the question is, how long can you hold on to this without Maui being able to make a good run?
Yeah, Maui wiping a couple off the board there, and now holding the new spawns as we have that number 8 down in that bench spot. Gonna need a big kill here to stop the push from New York to try and infiltrate these P3 spawns like we talked about. Such a huge hill, as we already have partial setup in for Maui. Josh gonna turn up and get a kill there. First one of a needed few here, as Flashy gonna find another. Josh with another one. Xenox the last one back. They are going to push him 3 guys on 1. How many is he gonna get? He gets 1, gets dropped by the other. Did he slow them down enough, though? It doesn't seem like it. New York has kind of came in and taken the spawn for their own. These are big kills. Plancha looking for 1, finds that. He's looking on for another. The last one's on the point. They are going to double push him, maybe. No, only 1 guy will be available for that. Big kill here. Oh, and Kervad finds that one, as New York jumping out to an early 40-point lead and holding the spawns.
Then you know what? So far, it seems like New York are having some of the better gunnies around, and that's what's winning on this P3. P3 can come down to a lot of individual power and teamwork all at the same time. And you know what? I feel like we just saw both from the side of New York. They each stepped up individually, but they also worked together as a team, and you know, that's what you want to see on this map.
Yeah, no, exactly. I think you're correct with that for sure, because we seen that Josh was sitting in that, waiting for that bench guy, and they eventually made 2 kills happen over there, and they waited for their other guys to do that push, and you kind of have to do that. You got to be quick, but also got to be slow when to be slow. As Flashy jumping into the back, now he's trying to get a good hold onto this rail hill, Cannon's Hill. As the kills are coming in, they kind of have the back door covered. They're getting the close spawn, I guess, if you can call it, but gets pretty mixy in the Cannon Hill, so it's kind of can be a bit of a bash out at the start. But Rooms Kervad hitting the kill feed early. Kervad gonna find another 4 down in the chat. That is going to be New York's Hill again. Another successful break.
Yeah, you know what? Overall, New York are having their way with Maui. I mean, Maui's at the beginning of the game, they had a great P1 break, had a great setup, but ever since then, it feels like they aren't working together as much as they need to be doing. We need to see them grow together and become that little bit more of a teamwork stability. But New York, I don't think they have any plans of letting that happen, as the Chums are getting some of the scraps, but so far it looks like the setups from New York are great until Nietzsche decides to go ahead and just break it. Oh, Lord.
Yeah, hopefully this is the start of a momentum turn here for 2R Maui. Those are 2 huge kills from Nietzsche as they are going to find a way in. But New York did get a couple guys spawning at least near statue, and enough to get into this Anvil open setup they are currently running. But not usually the ideal setup, and Plancha's trying to make them pay for that. But they're getting a full spawn and open, and the kills are kind of coming around now. Oh, Josh going to find 3 there. Big kills for Josh, and Kervad will find the last, as New York has fully solidified their setup.
Well, I guess Chums did exactly what Josh wanted. They turned him up because, dear Lord, that was a big play out of him. He just said, don't worry, guys, I got this. You respawn, get here, I'll hold it down. And Jesus Christ, yes, he did. Well, with 1 great push from New York comes another from Chums. Chums keep on, like, losing it to a 100-point lead, but then they keep bringing it right back. So now what we need to see out of them is be able to hold on to a hill a little bit stronger. As you know what, P1's going to be that chance, but of course New York, they're going to be the first ones on top of it with Cravat sitting here just waiting for a push. That's one for him, make that two. And it is just easy pickings for the side of New York so far as he's going to hop inside the truck. Xenon trying not to lose the spawns, but it's not looking so good.
Yeah, sadly, it seems like Maui's best gunfights have came with the last 10-15 seconds on the hill, which is just spawning New York back onto New almost instantly, which is just a little unfortunate. It makes me think they have the capability. They just need to kind of get ahead of the ball. But, you know, you go down a lot on Albega, and you sometimes don't get that chance. Cravad's going to come down and find one of the other team and one of his own. Josh turned down for the moment, but maybe it would be worth it as Nietzsche needs to find one, and he is not going to find one. New York has the setup in. Maui did good. We did see them do a good P2 rotation early last time. It doesn't seem like it'll go as well this time, though. Thanks.
Yeah, and you know what? Cravat and Rooms are now both one away. Make that not one away. He has to cruise, but hey, Rooms also has an issue with cruise. Cravat now has actually earned 2 cruises this game, which just goes to show the type of game New York's having as they look to get that 100 point plus. You know, the nice little Cold War, little room. What am I thinking? All right, sorry. The nice little Cold War commercial. I got it eventually. The God Reckless commercial. It may happen. It may be true. We haven't seen a lot of 100 points clubs on this game, so it's always entertaining to see one happen every now and then.
Yeah, and I mean, when it's being done like this, right, like we've just seen some excellent play out of New York SubPar. They've breaking when they had to break, and I mean, their holds have been really good too, usually when they've gotten into position. And yeah, really just slaying out in the end of the day too. Like, when I cast them a little earlier in the season, I remember it was mostly just a consistent gunplay from Cravat in Rooms, and Josh he makes those plays. We've seen a triple from him earlier. It seems to be kind of what they're off the back of, because that Anvil Hill was really where Maui seemed to have their best kind of push in other than the very start of the game. As they look to break this last hill, with the bit, Josh is just still turned up. Don Victor picking up a huge one. Oh, needed to find that one though, as it looks like P3 will now go the way of New York and probably close it out here, Snicks.
And it's just they had the setup, but they just aren't firing back. It feels like they've partially given up, and you can kind of just tell by their gunfights. Their mental is low, and they need to regroup as a team. But Cravat, he's going to close it out for them. New York, able to get 100-point club on top of the side of Maui Chums, and that's how you love to start it off. 250 to 79, a few screen glitches coming in here, but
yeah, playing do or die Call of Duty, and you know you gotta perform in each map. You good to go?
Alrighty then, here we go. Sorry about that. I did not hear the cue. He was a little bit quiet there, but you know what? I'll take full blame. Alrighty then. These things started off here between Maui Chums and New York SubPar, who are not waiting at all. They have not held back a single punch. They all went in guns blazing, 2-on-2 already. And now we finally see a little bit of a slowdown without it fully looking like a slowdown.
Yeah, Cravat whipping it out early. Look at this huge thing. Let's see if he's gonna pull it out. We need to see a kill with the sniper. The crowd wants it. Flashy waiting though. Just snaking a bit, but he's gonna get picked up from the back. The push is in now, 2-on-1. Like you said, nobody wasting any time. Dude, they don't even know Cravat has this yet, I don't think. I'm not sure if they would have seen Glare at any point, but here we go. You're gonna need to find one quick. You gotta think after this bomb goes down if he's gonna have a chance. As he's into it, he's looking, he's got the pistol out. Here comes the push. He's going to decide to chow. He looks over, and the kill is going to come quick. Maui getting a quick round on the board.
All right, that's what they need to do. You know, you need it. You can't waste your time. They're like, all right, we need to get momentum here eventually. No, you need a momentum now, and that's what you needed. It's a good first-round win, so you can try getting yourselves tied up in the series 1-1.
Yeah, you can kind of see where a problem could occur, right? If they would have gotten, you know, double pieced up by Cravat or something right there with the sniper, and you know, the hill would have kept rolling down basically after the with the momentum anyway. But oh, we might be switching to turn me up Josh with the sniper now, Snicks.
Man, I can't even take a second to take a sip of my drink really quick because Josh is just gonna go ahead and decide to pull out the boomstick and decide to go boom with it, find a kill right off the bat. And trying to answer right back to the Chums.
Yeah, Nietzsche early pushing around the back. Not sure if he's going to read this man behind him, but Josh is going to have to find the snipe anyway. That's a second one on the round, 2v2. Finds another one on tennis. Oh, a little high on that one, but Flashy picks it up either way, and Flashy's going to get that one too. New York answering back right away.
Yeah, I don't think any of these teams are gonna ever stop firing back and forth until like after one of them has 3 points. It's gonna be the 3-point curse coming in. I won't be shocked, but at the same time, until then, I mean, this is some great Call of Duty search so far. It's not the most typical search and destroy play style, but it is lovely to watch.
Yeah, no, sooner or later, usually some more sitting is done. But wow, they give us these bloodbaths. We are very happy as casters. So, but
Oh
1 to
yeah.
1. Here we go. Moving on. They are exploding the trucks early. I don't think that nade's gonna get anywhere, but a nade out nonetheless. There's 2 guys playing the truck side. They're trying to look over here, but Josh finding another one with that sniper, saying he can do it too. Curvad, as he's looking for this. Is he gonna get a bit of the head here? Not gonna find it. Curvad finds that one. I wonder if that was also with a sniper. I don't know if we ever confirmed him getting off of the sniper. No, he's got a sub out now. He's going to get a couple pieces onto Plancha. He's looking. A little bit of snaking getting done. I don't like Plancha's odds here, but he's going to just concede and head to next as Curvad's going to get picked off in the alley. This is a 3v2 now for New York.
You know what? I have to say this though. What is Josh running? I'm sorry, but that's not like a normal sniper you see pulled out here. Like an LAB? Who runs the LAB? And the fact that Josh is picking up kills with an LAB.
Oh, Josh does. Josh runs the LAB.
Well, apparently, because he's having a great time.
Yeah, you love to see it. Whatever sniper they pull out, whoever uses it. I mean, yeah, I'm personally against the signal cheese myself a little bit as well, Mr. Ratcott in the chat. But, you know, if Josh is going to make it work, I don't care what gun he uses. So, New York, 2 to 1, heading to another offense, pushing up, letting Josh answer the cross quite early. But, you know, nobody's challenging that this time for Maui.
You know what? Kervon is just gonna go for the plant. All players on each team are still alive, and they're like, I don't care, I'll go for the plant. And here comes the aggressors, and it's not Maui Chums, but it's not working out for them. Xenon barely gets away with his life and a kill, and he's just gonna go and pick up the second. Who cares if he's at 6 HP? That means nothing. It's all down to a 1v3, but of course it's a boomstick on the floor, which means an easy stop for the defense. Well, maybe not with this angle. Great chows.
Oh, he gets
the snipe, but he can't find the defuse still. And oh, Josh.
Josh isn't gonna reach the last guy.
No,
it doesn't even matter.
He can't get to the bomb in time, though. That is still around for New York. A round that did not deserve to be theirs. And Josh just got himself a highlight reel to put on the Twitter.
Turn me up, Josh. Let's go. Like, what a play from him there. Like, that first snipe was not easy with the little hop he made. And then, you know, sometimes, like, the threat of the boomstick getting the shot to the dome is one thing. It's sometimes just even missing shots is enough to make a man move. So, wow, what a play coming out from Josh there to save that round for New York, as we're going to look at Maui now on the offense.
Yeah, you know what? Here we go. We need Maui to go ahead and make the big plays that we need. Can they make good things happen? Well, first things first, you got to get rid of Josh. He's just been beaming you.
Oh!
That's not a way to start.
I think that nade was maybe intended for Josh on the cross too, but I thought I'd seen maybe a hit marker there as Gatch's teammate on the butt right away. But is Josh going to get that? That would have been absurd. But into the 2v2 for Plancha. They know they need this round. This is a swing round. 2 to 3 is a lot nicer than 3 or 4 to 1. So we see things slow down a bit. Nietzsche's got this top gas here, and Plancha going to move over there too. This looks to be an A plant coming in. New York still on the B defense, so they will have to make their way over as we see Curvad and Flashy in the retake.
You know what? Flashy is now the only guy well, not the only guy you have to worry about, but he is one of the other top fraggers, which means he is an issue, and that's why Josh and Flashy are just running this team outside as much. But Kavad gonna accidentally find one. There we go. Nietzsche will find one. Can't find the second. Kavad is gonna be able to get a defuse here all the time in the world. He has his dead silence, so no need to let that charge. He's just gonna hop on top of the defuse and enjoy this one. 3 to 1. Now changing 4 to 1. New York, they are 2 away from winning another map. Maui Chums are running out of time to go ahead and pick up the pace.
Yeah, Curvad thankfully managing to pull that out, as that would have felt like kind of a failure if they didn't end up getting it. But that team stun there made it a little scary, but Kervad keeping his gun down, sights, and making that kill happen as Josh Cruz and Enhance. Shout out to Coffee. Might get a kaboom coming as he's going to head over to the trucks with the snipe, though. That's been the streak this game as Xenak's not going to see him. Bang, there goes one. One LAB kill. There's another Kervad on the board as we need to see an answer from Maui. Maui's got to find it. There's a big kill. I think they know they've got bombed down now, probably, so gonna have to see the rotation. But a 2v3 nonetheless, as Rooms is gonna find him up on top AC. Don Victor gonna have to make some plays now, as it seems like they know where he is in orange, as he's now having to play his life and figure out a way to pull this out, as it is not looking easy. Is this gonna work? Rooms seems to have this red, but not gonna have the gunny. Don Victor firing back, not able to find him. Orange, he's weak. The bomb's gonna go down as Josh just happy holding the back lane, and maybe are we gonna see it? Uh-oh, shot to the back incoming. Maybe not though. I guess he's up on top cat maybe, so actually he probably can't see him, but maybe this will work out. The shot's gotta be perfect. Doesn't look like it's gonna happen. As that is, you know, that's a tough bomb to retake.
You know what? This is just wild. Okay, this is just going out of control. And you know what? I like what I'm seeing here from New York. They are playing this so well. And they're taking advantage of all the weaknesses they are witnessing off of the side of Maui. And they're going to roll with it. So you know what? You love to see it. You want to see more of it. New York are up now 5-1. And Maui had to play perfect COD to be able to bring it back here. Or they will be going down 0-2 and be trying to force a reverse sweep.
Yeah, New York really just seemed to roll off of the kind of the momentum after they got that first answer back, and then that Josh three-piece, of course, is Josh finding another one. Rooms picking up one before he goes down into the 2v3 now. Xenok has had a couple plays. We've seen some good kills from him as he gets the insight onto Josh there. Gonna make that kill happen. Always a good kill to get off the map. Neech unable to find one there, but maybe got ahead of the 8-ball enough. But Flashy gonna find a great kill onto Neech as now it is down to Xenok to keep them up here. Not going down 2-0 in the series. He's got to find the plays. 6-3 on the game. Has had a good enough game, but you know, the only stat that counts is that win or loss in the map in the end of the day. So, big play needs to come from him here.
Yeah, and you know what? I feel like the biggest issue there at the beginning of that round was, why was no one peeking Josh? I mean,
Yeah.
you can't let it go down that easily. Just crouch walk across mid-cut. You know better. There's a sniper on the map. Oh, Lord. I'm sorry, but now New York are in a great position here, but they're not going to win it because who cares? Chums won it more.
Yeah, Xenok, like I said, had to find a big play, and I mean, it kind of fell into his hands here just by chance. I'm not sure if New York heard a sound cue or just figured the kitchen was a decent place to hold up. Guys, it's not hard point here. We don't need to be in the room, but of course, hindsight is 2020 as they are still up 5-2. Gonna need to see more from Maui and the rest of their roster if they're going to get this to around 11.
Yeah, and you know what, Xenok, he had a big play, and that big play could actually give a lot of motivations towards the rest of the team, which means New York, they could lose at least one more round here if this motivation is going to work out for them. Kervad making his way around mid-cut.
Huge first clutch.
He's going to see where they are. No kills on the way, but he has the information. Kervad is right here. He can peek at any second. And, oh, that's just not the chow you want. 2 down thanks to Kervad. Xenok trying to be the clutch god yet again, but it's just not working out for him so far.
Oh, Neech with a quick bounce back kill. That was absolutely necessary to come back in this game. I wonder if Xenok even knows he's up there. It seems like from that look he does. As they are holding Xbox Neech here, he needs to find this kill onto Rooms if he is going to see it. He must have heard that jump down as he is playing off of it. Oh, gonna see Rooms fly out, gets the kill onto him. This is now a 2v1. We've seen some Maui energy back in this one. Some of that motivation, like you're saying, working out maybe, but Josh is still alive.
Yeah, and the one guy you don't want to still be alive. He doesn't have the boomstick in hand, but he has the tack in hand, and either way, it may be enough, but I know it won't. There we go. Maui Chums able to pick up yet another round here. They are now 2 rounds away from the tie. But here's the most crucial round. You know, typically after a clutch, you'll see the team be a little bit more motivated and be able to pull off something like this. Can they do it 2 times in a row, or will that motivation slowly start to die down and New York take advantage of that?
Yeah, still on match point. New York needing to put the final foot down as Josh has the sniper out yet again, ready to make the play himself if he needs to. As we are looking at a plant coming down, hopefully for Maui, as they're going to push out this tennis side. But Josh is still there with the LAP, guys. We need to be doing the research, knowing where he is, because this guy is electric with it. He's finding first blood after first blood with this sniper, getting the kills they need. But Maui, can they do this? They've done it from numbers below before.
Yeah, and you know what? Big part to the side of Xenoc. The only issue is Niche is down. The great
Yeah.
guy that you need to be alive in this one is also down. And you know what? Now Xenoc's down. It's gonna come down to the two people that have been struggling the most. If you need to step up, now is the time, and it won't work out. There it is, New York. All the time in the world to find the defuse, and they're gonna go ahead and take this one. 6-3, and oh no, oh no,
Oh, a bloodbath.
oh. Cravat said, "No, I got it. Don't worry, guys, that's mine."
Yeah.
Alrighty then, ladies and gentlemen, that's gonna close out map 2. 6-3, and New York are gonna go ahead and be up 2-0 with Chums on the wire. Get a control. Chums for New York. A little bit of a faster start than we predicted, but we're all ready to get things started here. Yet again, it is me, Snakes, along with Q, as we may be on the last map of this series.
Yeah, this is it. Need to see it. I was hoping for a defense for Maui to, just get them into the kiddie pool before we got swimming too deep. But nope, they're thrown right into the deep end. That's how you teach people to swim. That's how we're going to do it here, as they are seeming to push on the B side early. We got a guy up on the hill even, I think, number 4 there. Nietzsche is trying to play spawn killer, and we will see how this works out for them. They need to find a couple rooms. Is already on it. The comms must have came through, as Nietzsche has 3 to start this round. Only one guy on B, but they're looking to get the life total in their favor, as Curvad will find the kill on Nietzsche, and maybe they can start this retake here.
Well, you know what? I had to say this much. Maybe this could be a secret gift for Chumps to start on the attacking side. If they're starting on the attacking side, if they can get a win here on this attacking round, I mean, they may be able to get a very early lead, but it does not mean it's going to be easy, as they're already down 4 lives, 30 seconds remaining, and not even close to a tick on any point so far. New York are just beaming them. That's a clean 4 down, and that was all together teamwork, and it's looking really good so far from the whole team. Rooms maybe needs to do a little bit more. He's been the only person to die so far, but I mean, that changed a little bit. But I mean, overall, it's starting off really good for New York. As Chums have no rounds to even work off of, no ticks, which means New York are looking good for if it goes round 5 for a defensive round so far. Because
Yeah,
they just
wow.
need 1 tick to be ahead.
That looked good for Maui off the start. They had kind of a B setup, it seemed like. I don't even know if they had a guy on point, really, though, because they probably would have had the 1 tick in and didn't really seem to get it in. And yeah, Nietzsche was 3-0 to start it off, but those were all just kills on rooms, I guess, as all the other guys were streaking in their spawn. So that was a blink and you miss it first round of control, as now I hope Maui's got... I don't think, personally, myself, I would have the regain, and this nade doesn't seem to help it, as Nietzsche is going to slow the push down and kill Xenoc. But Maui pushing out. Dom Victor's going to find one. Big kill, as it looks like another team kill coming in, another team nade for Maui, as the push is in for New York onto kind of the A side. Doesn't seem like they have a real read for them here, as Xenoc's got to play his life effectively. Flashy looking for him, finally going to see him and push out onto him. Shots coming through. Xenoc hopping, not able to make it happen, as New York is onto the A point and cleaning up all the kills. Nietzsche with 1 though, a big piece there, but that's still not going to stop them as they push in from the weight side. That'll work though.
Alrighty then, well, good gunfight, good all-together grouping as a team, because New York and Chums are going back and forth here, at least on the Chums defensive side. But look how close New York are to this take on A. About 1 second of progress.
Oh.
And Victor trying to stop it, but it's not going to work out for him. And there we go. Takes going on to B.
Yeah, Victor seemed to just not be able to get a timing to work out for him there, as he laid down when he needed to jump, jumped when he needed to lay down. It just didn't seem to work out with the way those players pushed. But unfortunately, Tick's going over for New York. if you are Maui, this is kind of the pushback they need right now. The kill's going to come down onto the boxes. They're going to clear them off of that B point just before it was about to be captured. So we'll see if that ends up pretty relevant, because 30 seconds only on the board, as it looks like New York wants to finish that off. Going to find one kill onto the box, find the second into the trucks. That's Curvad now, 12 and 4. Flashy finds another, as this is going to look to be the finish for Curvad on this point, as that is a third kill. Turn me up, Josh. Going to cruise the last man off spawn, and New York is just rolling there, Snicks.
Honestly, you know what? They're like, you know what? Let's just get this round win. And, you know, Rooms, will he finally get his first kill? Oh, so close.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, no. Rooms is having a tough time. It is not showing in the scoreline at all.
No, his team's kind of picking him up, I guess. But I've seen enough from Rooms in other times and in this series. He obviously knows how to do some killing. It's a good thing when you can go 0-8 through 2 rounds and be up 2-0, Snicks. I'll tell you that.
We're not just being up 2-0, being up 2-0 in honestly kind of dominant fashion. I mean,
Yeah.
it is looking great for New York. I'm sorry, but New York, for some reason, decided to wake up and say, I don't feel like losing today. Let's just make it a quick one and get to semifinals for next week. I don't know. They had some big plays there, that's for sure.
Yeah, it's honestly a wonder looking at their scoreboard right now. 14 and 5, 10 and 4, 12 and 4, and 0 and 8 for Rooms. I'm sorry, Rooms, if you go back and watch this. We do not mean to beat up on you, but frankly, it is just an unfortunate look compared to your team, as they are stomping. But there we go, getting on the board there. As the turn, what are we seeing here yet again? Josh making plays in the enemy team spawn, as there's another 2-piece. They're just trying to call out Josh right now. He's in white, guys. He's in white. He's out of white as the kills are coming through. They're trying to push him into billiards right now, away from Rooms and the other guys like Josh, as Josh is just hunting them, though, from behind.
Yeah, and the best thing about a CeeLo is that it's pretty linear, so it's pretty easy to guess where they're going to be spawning. If your team loads up on the B side, if you as a player can just push up this A side wall and push their spawn from that side, guess what? They're going to spawn B side, and the rest of the team can pop off from there. And same vice versa, you know. So I mean, that's the best part about a CeeLo if you're on defense, is you can really just control where the attacking side spawns so easily. And you know what? At least Maui this time did not only get a take; they got an entire hill. A lot better than what we saw from them last time. But they are still down by 5 lives.
Yeah, gonna need to see Maui do even more to get back into this game, as Plancha looking to play that enemy in the spawn as he is moving through, but Josh is still in his spawn. But they're gonna have to find Josh if they're gonna get anywhere. There's a big kill for Niche. They needed that one. Here's some kills for Maui. Can they mount this into a push? Plancha seems to have a read on where Curvad might be. Don Victor, is he gonna be able to stay out of the tractor beam of Curvad? No, he won't. Plancha finds one, though. That's a big kill. Josh is kind of in his own spawn. Curvad finding some kills to clear up. Here comes the cruise. They're finally on the point, too. Will there be a trophy? No, the double kill coming in for Josh there, as finally Maui seem to get their way to a winning situation, Snicks.
And you know what I have to say, Josh? That was a very smart cruise. And he could have put it right on top of the person on point. No, he's gonna go for the window. And instead of shooting it directly into window and trying for his luck there, no, he decided to get the splash damage, which ended up not only getting one, but getting 2 players there, which he did not deserve, but you love to see it. And you know what? It is looking like New York are having their way, especially after that finisher we just saw.
Yeah, New York really just rolling through. It is quite the sight to see. It just seems like everything is going their way. Yeah, like, what an excellent cruise. You couldn't be more right. Could have had 1 kill, could have had the other 1 kill. Might have had 0 because he ran into a cruise like that, but got both due to splashing into the wall. Really, just one of the better cruises you see, as that's kind of the evolution you need to see players make with how prevalent trophies are, obviously, in stopping the cruises. As one last push, 4 guys got to point there from Maui. This is actually a decent opportunity. They're going to have to find Josh. Josh hasn't made a lot of noise. There's 1. There's 2. Will he find the 3rd? Josh ends the series. What a play from Josh to end it out. Highlight stuff. Highlights only for Josh, really. Just making the plays work and absolutely steamrolling them. I can't believe they're showing this in a sense, but this is...